Well, on the same, we have Madhav joining us from Hyderabad and Siddharth as well, because breaking update as far as the FIR that has now been registered against Akbaruddin Owaisi, that copy, the FIR copy which has been accessed by Times Now. Madhav, first up to you, because I really want to understand from you, not happening for the first time in such kind of statements, and the tone or tenor can clearly be seen from Mr. Akbaruddin Owaisi and his voice and the language that he was using, कि कोई माई का लाल पैदा नहीं हुआ है जो मुझे रोक सके.
Well, one or two things are very clear, that this is not the first time Akbaruddin is getting in controversy for his comments regarding the police, because in the past, many years ago, he's made a comment that take the police away for 20 minutes and then we'll show you what we can do. That's something that had got him into controversy in the past as well. And this time around, the kind of language that he has used, also, of course, raising some serious questions, saying that he's seen knives and guns, etc. All of that raising some serious questions about whether that was really appropriate, because there was an officer there doing his job. Now, while his brother and member of parliament, Akbaruddin Owaisi, has backed him, saying that when there was time left for campaign, if he had exceeded the time limit, then there was perhaps right of an official to come in and stop him. But this was not correct. But in any event, the police have clearly, on the basis of what has transpired, taken a suo moto action and gone ahead and filed this FIR. Now, let's look at the sections which are invoked in this entire matter. There is IPC 353, assault or criminal of force to deter public servant from discharge of duty. There's also 506, which is criminal intimidation. 153A, which is promoting enmity between groups. 505A, public mischief leading to religious enmity. And section 125 of the Representation of People Act, in connection with an election, where a person in connection with an election under this act promotes or attempts to promote enmity on the basis of religion, caste, etc. These are the details that have been put forth as far as the FIR is concerned. The FIR also details the statement that has been made by Akbaruddin Owaisi when he went on to, in fact, which you saw in that video a short while earlier, where in fact it mentions that at 9:55 the official concerned actually went to that particular area near the stage. Meanwhile, Akbaruddin Owaisi had seen him and pointed his finger and approached him and said, इंस्पेक्टर साहब मेरे पास गाड़ी है, फिर चलिए गोलियों और चाकुओं की आवाज सुनकर मुझको कमजोर समझा क्या, बड़े आकर तैर रहे हो और टाइम है मेरे पास, कोई माइकलाल पैदा नहीं हुआ मुझे रोकने के लिए, so on and so forth. What it goes on to say, as he obstructed his legitimate duties and created enmity between two religious groups in public meeting during General Assembly elections 2023, hence he requested to take necessary action as per the law. This is the detail that has been submitted in a case number CR number 308/2/2023 under section 353, 506, 153A, 5052 IPC and section 125 Representation of People Act has now been filed against Akbaruddin Owaisi.
Right. Madhav, please to stay on with us. All of these sections that Madhav has been talking about, Siddharth, if you can define them further.
Yes, so Amita, this is basically the copy of the FIR that Times Now has accessed. It was, of course, filed in Hyderabad in the Santosh Nagar police station limits. And the date, of course, is the 22nd of November. And it fairly details out the sequence of events. And that's actually been spelled out here. It says that facts of the petition are that on so-and-so date, they've received a petition from Sri Shiva Chandra, Inspector of Police at Santosh Nagar, Hyderabad, stated that on the 21st of November at approximately 8 o'clock, he along with Sri C.H. Ravi and ASI R.C. Madeli went to Moin Bagh near Unique School, Santosh Nagar, for a public meeting, bandobast duty, which was conducted by the AIMIM. And then, of course, that's where it mentions that Akbaruddin Owaisi, the MLA from Chandrayan Gutta, had seen this particular police official and pointed his finger, and then it details out the exact transcript, the specific excerpt that Madhav also pointed about what exactly was said. As such, he obstructed his legitimate duties and created enmity between two religious groups in a public meeting during the General Assembly elections 2023. Hence, he requested to take necessary action as per law. The details of the IPC, the several sections that have been now slapped, have actually also been mentioned in the FIR, and they're right here, which is section 353, which is deterring a public servant from performing his duties. 506, which is criminal intimidation. 153A, which is hate speech or promoting enmity between groups. 505, which is statements amounting to public mischief. 125 of the Representation of People's Act, which is, of course, during election campaigning, if you try to promote enmity between different classes. That presumably has been invoked, Amita, because there's a reference in Owaisi's statement to the RSS as well. That's probably why hate speech, as well as section 125 of the RPA, has also been invoked in this FIR.
Right, Siddharth, thank you very much for the details. Of course,